Good Friday! I meant to get to this burger yesterday, but I didn't realize I was out of Worcestershire sauce. I didn't want to go again yesterday, so we got this morning. We're making this today. Butterburgers from 1957, and we are changing the recipe a little. Not in ingredients, but in cooking method. We're going to make a smash burger today, and hopefully we'll have a little left over. Oh, Havarti cheese. Damn it! Let's do that again. All right, take two. Good Friday. Today we're making Butterburgers from 1957. And though I'm not changing the recipe, the ingredients, I am having it. Because I'm not going to make 4 burgers, 4 patties, 4 half-cup burgers. The original recipe is in the description. I wanted to do a smash burger. And I think there'll be a little left over so we can have a plain burger, we can try it. But somehow I just think this is, oh damn it! So close! Oh, okay. We got cottage cheese. Alright, let's start again. Good Friday! Today we're making Butterburgers from 1957. I'm not changing the recipe, but we are cooking it a little different. Instead of making 4 big patties, we're making a smash burger today, 2 3-ounce patties, topped with Havarti. Havarti. I think I've always called it Havarti. Whatever. We've got egg, cottage cheese, butter. They're called Butterburgers because there's a tablespoon and a half of butter in the meat, and we'll be buttering the bun as well. Now you may be familiar with Culver's Butterburgers. They're not actually Butterburgers. It's kind of like clickbait because the only thing butter about them is the buns. That's not a bad thing, but there's no butter in the burger. The butter's in the buns. So they should be called butter bun burgers, you know? Okay. We've got mustard powder, salt and pepper. Right? Mustard powder, salt and pepper. Cottage cheese. Instead of half a cup for a pound, we're going 1/4 cup. We've got 1 egg. I'm going to have this somehow. We'll whisk it and then try to have it. We'll try to have it for lunch. And 8 ounces of ground beef. And it does say lean. This is ground chuck, so I broke the recipe in that regard. Our method will be a little different because in the original recipe, you melt the butter in a skillet. You cook the burgers in a skillet. We have to melt the tablespoon and a half of butter and add it to the meat mixture. So I'm going to make these balls. I'm going to make these balls in advance. We're going to stick them in the fridge for a little bit until we're ready to fry them up. We're going to need our little Corningware. This is great for storing your balls. And let's just do it now. So I'm going to melt this. This is a tablespoon and a half of butter. In you go. We're supposed to use a beater. Now, I hope this works with half the recipe. Let's try to measure the egg first. In a separate bowl. So let's try and get half of that egg. I'm so excited! Hi! Let's see if this is, do you think that's half a cup? A little less than half a cup. Alright. Interesting. Is that a 1/4 cup? Alright. That's pretty much a 1/4 cup of egg. Alright, that means we need, that was about a 1/4 cup of egg. Damn it! No! We're going to use 1/8 of a cup. 1/8 of a cup of egg. That is about half. Let's add it to the bowl. Alright. Alright. Hey! We're supposed to mush the cottage cheese. Supposed to mush it with a fork. I'm using a spoon. Okay. Cottage cheese. We've got our Our seasoning, mustard, salt, and pepper, halved. Okay. And that's our butter. Instead of 3 tablespoons, we're using 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Our eterna. This might actually be, this is from the 50s, and this might actually be the mixer that's in the picture. I think it's okay if there are a couple of little bits. Maybe not. Damn it! Oh! 8 ounces of beef. Let's break it up. Now we're supposed to make 1/2 cup size patties, 4 from a pound. I'm going to use my hands, man. All right? We're going in! Oh my. 8 ounces of beef. I think it'll be good for these to set in the fridge. It's very soft. I might not be able to smash these. Damn it! 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. All right. I'm just gonna mix this up. Let's see. Let's see if we can form 2 3-ounce balls and see what that leaves us after. Let's see. I think this is a lot. That is 335. 325. 320. 310. 305. 305. Let's just see. Let's just see. Boy, they really are soft. 3 exactly. Perfect. Okay. I'll put it. 1. Whew. I think we'll have enough to make a full patty. $260. $285. 3. We'll double check. All right, so we got 2 3-ounce balls. Put this in the fridge. We're supposed to be a 1/2 cup burger. That's perfect. So we'll get 1 normal size burger and 2 smash burgers. I think their burgers were pretty thick. I probably mixed it too much. Theirs weren't mixed very much. So I've already ruined the recipe. We'll leave this one kind of thick. Okay. And that's going in the fridge too. Just cover you gently. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. The first burger, their way, will be lunch. And then we'll do the smash burgers for dinner. So we'll be cooking this in a skillet. Okay. And then we have to stick the buns in the broiler after. Butterburger! we'll be using the leftover butter drippings to coat the buns. We'll cover this with a lid for splatter. I'm going to turn the heat down to medium. Let's see if we can get this patty in. Oh! That wasn't smart. Ow! Dun dun dun! This should be very interesting. The original recipe does not call for any toppings. Just served in a buttered bun. Egg and cottage cheese buttered burgers from 1957. That's butter. There's a lot of butter. I know we are so off the purist trail. This is not pure hamburger, but it's 1957, people. I can't tell what's going on underneath here. I'm going to flip it. Let's flip it. Ooh. Oh. Well, I want to put cheese on it. So this burger's going to rest while we're toasting the bun. Let's turn on the broiler. With the egg and the cheese, we can't go medium rare. It says it's done. All right, I'm taking it out. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Into the broiler we go. All right. Broiler off. Bottom bun. Okay. Well, it fits the bun perfectly. Ta-da. Ta-da! Let's just do it. Let's take a bite. Butterburgers from 1957. Served on a buttered bun. No toppings, no nothing. I should get the... We'll try it this way and then we'll put some ketchup on it, okay? Here we go. They said it's supposed to be juicy and beefy. I have to take one more bite because I don't think I would have known that there was egg and cottage cheese in there. It doesn't look very appealing, but it was pretty darn tasty. Let's try. I'm going to close my eyes when I eat this. You know, it doesn't look very appealing, and it doesn't taste dry. I think the seasoning is spot on with the salt. I'm not sure I taste the pepper to the mustard. Really nice flavor, though. I'm surprised. I'm going to get some ketchup. Very nice flavor. I never eat my burgers plain. Let's try it with a little ketchup. I was pretty surprised with that flavor. With ketchup. I gotta say, I almost feel that there's like a beef bouillon cube or a beef flavoring. I'm not getting the cottage cheese and I'm not getting the egg flavor. I am getting the butter, and I am getting the beefy flavor they talk about, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's beef. It's delicious. How is that? It's delicious. For a plain burger, this is freaking delicious. It's kind of blowing my mind. How can that be? Maybe it's all because of the bun. I'm shocked. I am seriously shocked how good this tastes for a plain burger. All right, we're going to go, and I will see you for dinner for our smash burger. It does taste juicy. It tastes delicious. It doesn't have any right to taste this good. Freaking me out. Wow. Next. Actually, it looks quite good considering I'm stressed out. Let's pick her up. Wow. That actually looks really good for cottage cheese and egg. Let's see what it tastes like. Lunch was so good too. Here we go. Wow! So doesn't need any salt. It tastes tender and juicy. There's no way in hell I would know there's cottage cheese and egg in this thing. Try it again. This is amazing, I think. Wow. I gotta tell you, this might be the best smash burger I've ever made. The flavor. How is that possible with just egg and cottage cheese and mustard and salt and pepper? How is it possible? I don't know. Let's take another bite. We're going in. It's tender as fuck. Well, I can't imagine what this would taste like if you put more on it. I don't think you need more on it for this to taste so good. No one's going to believe me. No one is going to believe me. It's so good. What a great way to end this week. Sometimes I like to dip my burger in ketchup. You know, sometimes a little extra ketchup. Wow. Thanks for joining me this Friday for Butterburgers. Thanks for joining me this Friday for 1957 Butterburgers that shocked me, surprised me, delighted me. I am shocked and surprised and delighted. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? Wow. Thanks for watching. Dope.